Hey, are you optimizing your pipeline? Hey guys, Scott Gordon for Open Mortgage. I was on a road trip last week meeting with branch manager candidates out of state. And I talked to one who does a phenomenal amount of business. One loan officer does a ton of business. Now, she has a bunch of assistants to help get those loans done. And when I looked at how it was possible for her to do so many loans, I realized we've seen this before in other top producing branches who already work for us. What is it? She optimizes her pipeline. What do I mean? She has good people working for her. She goes out and focuses on selling. She meets with borrowers, takes a great loan app and hands it off. And then after that, you know how many times she talks to the borrowers? Almost none. Her focus is have a good team behind her. Go out and do what she's best at. Sell. Make the appointments, take the apps, and then let go. And I want to bring that up because this is a time when you need to be selling as much as you can. We just talked about it. You need to have a calendar, plan your work your plan, which usually means get off your butt and go meet with realtors and builders and anybody who can refer a loan. Get out there. Well, the more time you spend working to close loans you already have, the less time you're out there. But this is a hard thing for some people. I have seen branches who had pretty good production who could have been much better. And the reason they were held back was because they couldn't let go of a loan. They didn't trust that their processor wouldn't screw it up. They didn't trust that the underwriters would get it done efficiently. And you can say, well, maybe they had a bad processor, maybe they should have worked with somebody with better underwriters. But really it was that they weren't willing to let go and trust other people. Part of that drive that made them successful, when you talk about people who can get to 10 or 15 loans a month, they've obviously got drive. But part of it is that belief that they've got to do everything. If you have that, just stop for a minute and think about what is your production? Where do you stand in that spectrum? Can you take a loan and then hand it off? Or are you one of the people that always wants to check in with the processor and see what the processor emailed the underwriter and see what the underwriter said and talk to the underwriter yourself? And do you always have to mess with things? Are you micromanaging your team? That's a waste of time. So think about that this month. It's such a time when you should be out selling. See if you can't sell more and then trust your team to close the loan. And if there are problems with your team, fix them. If you have somebody you need to fire, fire them. Or if you have somebody that's not working out right, use a different vendor. And hey, I'd love to help you optimize your pipeline. If there's anything we can do, contact us at Open Mortgage. Speak to you soon.